Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So pretty much times are hard. They're not easy for everyone. We got different financial situations which play a big part. So today I am going to be strategic with my money, funds, whatever you want to call it, coins or whatever, whatnot. So I'm going to be doing my first cash stuffing after resetting my budget. So if you want to check and see how that goes, stay tuned. So thank you so much guys for coming back to the channel, and as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are actually going to be doing a first cash stuffing from me resetting my budget. And we're going to do some talking, some chit chat. So we're gonna chit chat it up. All right, but first, here we go. I told y'all these lighters are not my thing. So we are going to go ahead and light my candle, which I am like struggling with. Oh, look, there it goes. Are back in business, guys. Oh, this one, I like the way it lights, but it's all good. Okay, we're good. Let's cut this baby off and let's move on. All right, and this is my Rose Forever candle. I love this thing. All right, so it's so cute and it smells so good. Charles, so we're gonna start this off by saying, treat your budget like it's a marathon and not a sprint. What I mean by that, and when I say these things, I'm saying it like to you guys, and I'm saying it for myself also, but I just feel like I saw so many comments out there saying that you wanted to restart your budget and you felt like you needed to. So I said, let me just get these thoughts out so we all can kind of ponder on them. And if everybody else have thoughts of how they are restarting their budget and some things that they're going to implement and do and things that they're not going to do in the comments, y'all, let me know. So what I mean by that is, you have to pace yourself and you have to be patient. And you know, they say like great things take time to build. So building a good financial budget, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be enough to get you and me to my financial journey. So instead of me looking like, okay, this is supposed to be this is supposed to be this, I'm supposed to have enough money for this, I'm supposed to have enough money for that. Instead of me looking at that, I need to figure out, okay, so these are my goals that I need to do. How am I going to reach this goal? How am I going to reach this goal? So what I need to do is set small habits, and that could be setting $5 aside each night, or that could be fixing my lunch every day and not eating out and saving that extra cash for my savings towards my goal. So it's just the little things like that that you have to keep in mind. But I think I feel that if you pace yourself, it does not get so overwhelming. And that was something that I was doing. So on to the next tip. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead. Let's get this cash out. I got some tips for you today. I got some tips. Yeah, some tips. Okay. All right. So I just put this on the side. I didn't put this in my regular envelope because I just grabbed it. So we're going to put this over here. And so we're going to do $100. So that's how much we're going to stash. And I'm going to be explaining to you guys the reason I'm doing small amounts, and we'll get to that with our next tip. So just stick with me, okay? All right, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. I know I'm like cutting my eye over at 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Y'all, he is getting under this heated blanket. So let me go cut this on for him. Give me 2 seconds. All right, we got him all set up. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the side here. So the next thing we have for the next tip is, as you can see on my thumbnail, I had anxiety. And sometimes I would be like, I ain't got no anxiety. Man, come on now. We ain't doing that. I ain't got no anxiety. But when I actually like really kind of, nerves was just shot, racked. And it was like, and it was all just because I was just making my budget too much. I was doing too much. And sometimes it's when you do too much and you don't see as much progress, that can trigger it. So I was, like I said, I was feeling it. And even though I was like, nah, y'all, it was real. It was real. So I feel like you have to realize setting some unrealistic goals, which I had. Just like the car was one of the unrealistic goals that I had, because I was just saying like, I'm just going to put money here, 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 here. And I was so focused on that because it was something that it's something that I really, really want. Who doesn't want a new car? But when I started just focusing specifically on just that, I lost focus with everything else. Like everything else was just on the back burner. Like I would be like, all right, I'll do it here. I'll do it there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it caused me to have like a unhealthy, unbalanced relationship with my budget, which was crazy. Here we go. Let her cook. Okay, so the thing about it, you set a high goal, which is unrealistic. So then you go to failure, and then you go to feeling of disappointment. Pretty much what goes leads to anxiety. But you know what? That is something that we do not need. We do not need that, y'all. No, we don't. What we need to do is pretty much we need to start small, be grateful, say I have this, start, and move on. So that's pretty much what we need to do. All right, so next we're going to be doing is questions that I have for myself and the things that I'm going to actually pretty much stuff. So I actually wrote down in my budget planner. All right, so the things that I wrote down is here. So these, what I want to do is prioritize which savings to pick. So the question like I'm doing right now is for my countertops. So a great question to ask myself is, do I really need it? And since my cabinet countertops, because I've already done my cabinets and I did that work myself to save a lot of money, but we're going to go back to what I was saying. As we stated before, this is a marathon, not a race. So like I said, I have my cabinets done, so I'm doing things in steps. So I feel like by breaking these down into little steps, little habits that I'm going to save for, I noticed that I don't feel overwhelmed. Now, I do look and say, man, I do wish that I could get this done quicker. But I noticed that I did go to Lowe's. We did look at countertops. I did take pictures of what the countertop is, and I did take a little scan barcode so that when I go online, or I know how much it's going to cost. So that's what I actually did. So that way I kind of have like a visual, but I know what my goal is that I need to get to. So I think if you set a goal and you know, instead of just like going by the seat of your pants and just thinking and saying, okay, so I need to get this. This might be like a $300. I need to get this. This might be $200. So I think I might be. But so if you have like an accurate number for like a ballpark of what you have, I think it'll be a lot more better, because I know I feel much more better if I know what I am getting and doing. So the countertops, what I'm saying is, I want to start focusing on things that bring value, things that will appreciate over the years. So by doing our countertops, that will add value to our house, because I know when we sold our old house, the kitchen was a big thing. Now we do have the green countertops. As you can see, the countertops they're not like messed up, scratched, or anything like that. They're just old. So if we were back in the 1970s, 60s, y'all, we'd be hitting on it. I mean, you know what I mean? And we have the green towel. So, you know what I mean? They're in good condition. So they're not to the point where we can't cook. We can't use them. They look bad if somebody comes over. They're still functional. So I've had it where I've actually got it in my mind saying that it is not a necessity, but it's something that I want. So if I can save for it and pace myself for it and do a marathon with it, I should be pretty much good. So I will be funding my home box. So that is one thing that I'm prioritizing. So let's just say, for example, if I want to get a purse, but the purse really doesn't add value to, like, some people have investing portfolios. Buying a purse for $100 does not show value, but if you put that $100 into investing, you'll see a return. So I'm kind of looking at it like that with my countertops. So the countertops will add value to my house, to my home, but it does feel good to get a new purse. I mean, come on, agree with me. But for also, like, when I say, like, I know people are gonna be like, what? Like, even with savings challenges, I know we buy savings challenges, but that does add value to my budget. That's how I look at it. So because I can save a little bit better by using a savings challenge card or a savings challenge binder, so I feel like that money is going into use as long as I am using it and it's not just sitting in the corner. So that's what I say for that. Now, I did do these, so the ones that I wanted to stuff with my cash that I have, I know this is a little, I've been doing like chatty videos, but the ones that I want to stuff is pretty much going lower with my cash envelope, so that way I can pretty much get back into the rhythm of strategically adding money to certain things, because those little amounts, they add up. So the ones that I prioritized was my countertops. Electricity, I picked that one because electricity in the wintertime, it goes sky high. So if you have a cushion, that is perfect. We got WODA, and also we have propane, nails, and appliances. So those are the things that I focus on. So I'm saying that what you need to do when you do your savings challenges, and this money right here is coming from my buffer, because I think I should be good with that. So we're going to make minus $100, which I am going to be using for restarting cash stuffing. Y'all, I can't spell budget. What's going on here? So my buffer will actually be $123.40. So that's what I'll have left in my checking account, because this $100 came from here, and we're going to be stuffing some cash envelopes. So when you guys ask, hey, where did you get this cash from? Now you see exactly where this cash from. So now you see exactly where I got this cash from. So this way, if you have a little bit of money to play with after, go ahead. I would say take it, use it, and just make sure you still have a little bit left. So that's what that is for that. Let's see. Okay, so let's see here. So that's what we got for that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move this out the way. And the first thing we are going to stuff, because remember I told you guys that I end up going back over, I redid it. And this right here, I'm stuffing little low amounts, because like I said, I was freaking getting, I'm going to confess, I was getting anxiety, and which was crazy. And sometimes, you know, we be in denial and we just be like, nope. But yeah, because I don't know, I was just feeling like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. Okay, so we're going to add, so I just picked 4 out of all of those categories that I had. So what I'm saying with this, you want to do elimination. So this one was an important one to me. This one was an important one to me. This one right here, I'm ahead of this one. Propane, this one was because of winter, and you just make little scenarios. These are important because it's getting winter time, and these go up, and then this is something that I want to fix. And then nails, where I always do my nails, but I only have a little small bit that's going there. And then appliances, I don't really need. So like I said, do process of elimination. Y'all did this at school when y'all was younger, okay? When you were back in school. All right, so we're gonna do countertops. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and like I said, I went ahead and I just scratched it out. I didn't want to waste the little cards that I had. All right, so we're going to do, today is, what's today's date? 10/18. Okay, so we're going to add cash, and because this is one that I want to get done, so that's why I said, and this is another way how to prioritize how much you want to put in there. How bad do you want it? All right, so we're going to add $50 to that. and then that will make us have a $50 because we're pretty much starting over. And we're just going to do, I just broke up a little bit of cash because I didn't know how much I was going to need. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So we're going to do $50. So I think for my countertops, we're looking at about $400, I think. Because I'm not doing it, because I think I'm looking at 400 because we're going to do the laminate. I want it, granted, but like I said, sometimes you have to just pick whichever, you know, fits your budget, even though you want something else. But the laminate that they're making now looks really, really good compared to what it used to be. So I was like, laminate it is. All right, so next what we're going to be doing, I'm going to do electricity, and that is going to be in my binder. So this is going to be in my bills binder. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go to electricity. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, in the front. Okay, here we go, electric. So for electric, we're going to do 25, so I'm going to take some of these spots. So we're going to do 10. All right, so we got 10, 15, 20, 25. Y'all see how I'm scratching $100 here. Okay. All right, so I'm excited to see how far I get with after I'm restarting. All right, so propane. I could have just did all this in one. All right, so propane, we're going to do 15. Okay, so we're going to add cash. Let's see, 10, 13, 18. Well, I'm saying 13. Okay, so we're going to add $15, so that'll make us have $15. So I'm going to do some ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's do that. 15. Put this back in here. All right, so that's for propane. All right, so then left, we are going to do nose. Okay, so this is all for our home box. So we're going to put that over there. And then let's move over here. And we're going to do nails. All right, let's see, nails in here. All right, let's see what I got here. All right, so nails, we already got 12. So we're going to do $10. So I didn't take the cash out of that. So add cash. And we're going to do $10. And then we're going to do 22. All right, so we got 5. Oh. Let's add this. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so we got $22. All right. All right, so y'all, that's it. That's all. So we were able to take $100 and stretch it out. And so pretty much like what I was saying is to list like your priorities of your challenges or your savings challenges or whatever you want to do. And like I said, I use like now since I've created these stickers, which I thought was pretty cool. Now what I do is I use these to put which savings challenges I'm going to do. So this will help me kind of take down the anxiety of what savings challenges I'm going to do. And this will also help me not to do too many. So I can kind of like, because I think if you say like, hey, I'm a stuff this savings challenge, I'm gonna stuff that savings challenge, I'm gonna do this savings challenge, and you're not really like seeing it, I think it's a lot better when you can see it. Because if you put like, I'm gonna do this one, this and this, and you got it on like day after day after day, you're gonna be like, wait, whoa, pump the brakes, like pump your brakes, roll your windows up. You're gonna see that it's too many, and so that way you'll have a better visual, because I'm like a visual person. So you want to, yeah, pretty much do it so that it resonates with your budget. All right, guys, we are done. Let me know in the comments about how you are restarting your budget, managing your money. Also take a look at my Instagram and my TikTok, which you can check me out there. It's called APinkeClothlife, and my website is www.pinkcloth.co. And check out this beautiful candle. I love it. Smells so good. All right, guys, and until next time, peace.